Lejeune High School receiving news from the Department of Defense Education Activity that extracurricular activities and athletics are once again considered accepted activities aboard Camp Lejeune. That means the Devil Pups football team can resume playing and will host East Carteret this Friday night. The Pups weren't allowed to practice or play once the government shutdown started October 1st, but now that decision has been reversed despite the shutdown continuing. That allows the winless Pups to return to practice today and not miss a game on their schedule, which thrills their head coach, Sam Cassot.
You can see how much fun our kids have playing football. That means a lot, to still enjoy the game, to not get your heads down, to still play until the last whistle, because that's what life's about is no matter what's going on, you don't give up. You got the grit to fight through and continue with whatever job you got going on. So these kids are military kids, and that's how their families are as well. And so they're a good representation of our community.
Love the determination. Lejeune has 4 games left in the regular season, 3 of those aboard Camp Lejeune, starting with East Carteret this Friday night. Then there's undefeated Jacksonville. They continue to roll right along. Junior running back Amari Pearson had 359 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns against New Bern, outdoing what his cousin Damon June did against the Bears. Damon now playing for UNC. And, of course, his little cousin trying to be just like him.
You know, that's my cousin. We be at it. We was always at it, having competition. So I feel great to fill in his role, and I hope I can be in his place in college eventually.
Well, he's not disappointing, that's for sure. Jacksonville gets ready to host J.H. Rose this Friday night. The Rampants, a dangerous team, 3-3 on the season. Here's our News 12 high school football poll, with Jacksonville continuing to lead the way, followed by the undefeated Tarboro Vikings and the undefeated Northside Panthers. Northside Jacksonville off to its best start since 2012. In at number 4, Croatan suffered its first loss to Northside, drops to 5, and James Keenan up to number 6. Well, our second 6 include East Duplin in at 7, the Bears holding at number 8, West Craven, North Duplin, Beargrass making its debut in the top 12, and Martin County back in the top 12. Let's catch up with former J.H. Rose High School and NC State running back Michael Allen. He is now playing for Marshall. The Deuce has come alive for the Thundering Herd during their last 2 games. Michael has rushed for 228 yards and 3 scores. He transferred from NC State to UNLV and now finding a home, running wild with the Thundering Herd in Huntington, West Virginia.
I mean, we're finding our stride a little bit. I'm just getting behind those big guys. They're doing what I need to do, or what they need to do in order for me to do what I need to do. I mean, just maximize my opportunities when they're presented. When we have guys go down, or when any opportunity presents itself, I just go out there and maximize it, go out there and do exactly what I was coached to do, exactly what I was blessed to do. Just go out there and show what I can do.
Michael looking good in green, just like his old J.H. Rose days. Marshall hosts Old Dominion this Saturday. That's a 3:30 kickoff. We'll keep an eye on number 2 to see how he does. ECU continues getting ready for its Thursday night game in Tulane. The Green Wave, 4-1 so far this year. ECU head coach Blake Harrell says his team should be prepared. They stacked their schedule with good opponents to have them battle-tested for this road trip.
Certainly games in Raleigh or a BYU here can help prepare you for games like this and teams like this. You know, it's a similar style in some ways to what maybe BYU did. So you just take things that you learn from those ball games or throughout the season, the coastal game, whatever it may be. You know, they're all big games. You know, we got to kind of pull the thumb, look inwards, and make it about us.
Tulane has beaten ECU the last 2 times they have met. The last one was in 2023. Here are some other games we're keeping an eye on this week, with Elon and Villanova playing for first place in the CAA. NC Central is on the road. So is NC State, a non-conference game at Notre Dame. Wake Forest, a non-conference game in Corvallis against Oregon State. And App on the road in Atlanta for a Sun Belt game against Georgia State. NFL, the Panthers getting one of their injured players back this week, at least to practice anyways. Jalen Coker has missed all 5 games with a thigh injury, but the second-year wide receiver has been cleared. We'll see if number 18 can make it back for the game. He is excited to finally resume football activities.
I don't think you really know until you go out there and practice, so I think that's what this week is going to be, just kind of getting my lungs back. I feel good, though. As many guys as we can get out there as possible. You know, we have so many weapons, so many guys that can do something with the football, so the more the merrier.
Bryce Young would love to have him back. We'll see if he's activated for Carolina's home game against the Cowboys. Dallas, of course, beat Carolina last year. Here is your Week 6 NFL schedule. Thursday night game features the Eagles and the Giants, while the Broncos and Jets will play in London. That's the early Sunday game. The Browns will visit the Steelers in a big old rivalry game. Your Monday night games, we have 2 of them. Mikey Hughes and the Falcons will host the Bills, while the Washington Commanders host the Bears. You can catch the rest of your ENC sports on our website. That's WCTI12.com. I'm Brian North for News 12.